Hi guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel. It feels like it's been such a long time that we've been able to sit down and have a little chat together because I've been just a bit busy, unfortunately, for the past 2 weeks, and the thing that I thought I was doing last week didn't even end up happening. So unfortunately we didn't get a video last week, but I will try to be back to the regular weekly videos or every other weekly videos, so that you guys are always having something new to watch. Today's video is going to be a very fun one. This is something that I tend to do every so often, every couple of months, is to take a look at what the big brandos are releasing and kind of see what has caught my eye, because there are definitely a lot of things that have caught my eye lately, and it has been a very Taobao-esque, period of time on the channel. Last time we've been unboxing, it was about a Taobao dress, and I'm wearing a Taobao dress today. I am wearing the one, the only Rainbow Dollhouse by VCastle, very, very popular dress, and I'm wearing a headbow that is from VCastle. So despite it having been a very Taobao-esque sort of time period on the channel, we are going to go back to see what are the brands up to. And today's brand of choice is going to be AP. You guys know that of the big brands, Look Pretty is the one that I typically like the most. I like some Baby, of course. There's a Metamorphose dress that I saw someone else wear recently that I kind of want now, but that to the side. We'll take a look at Metamorphose a little bit later. Right now, we're going to be looking at AP because there are a handful of dresses that I think may have just made it to my dream dress wish list. Which, by the way, I also need to do an updated dream dress wish list, because the last time I did that was quite a while ago, and I've gotten a couple of pieces off of that list. So that's something that we're gonna probably have to do in the future. But for now, let's take a look at the new dresses by AP. Okay, so I think we are sharing my screen appropriately here. So today we're going to take a look at, I believe I have 4 dresses pulled up here from Angelic Pretty's newer releases. They're not all like super new. Some of these are from quite a while ago, but these are ones that I would like to think, if I could get my hands on these, that would be pretty cool. And I specifically wanted to pick dresses that I would like in a colorway other than black, because originally this video was going to be about dresses that I would like to get outside of the black colorway, because I just talked a little bit about the bittersweet type of Lolita fashion that I usually wear, but I do really need to get more colors in my wardrobe based on my last video, which was about needing a white dress and having to go get one. So I really want to specifically stick to dresses that I would like to have in some other colorway. So the first dress that we're going to look at that really caught my eye when I first saw it was Dreamy Night Cakes. I may have talked about Dreamy Night Cakes before on the channel, but Dreamy Night Cakes is one that I really, really like. I think this is such a pretty dress. So before we look at the dress itself, I wanted to take a look at the accessories, because, these are some smaller pieces, typically things that I don't get, but you guys know me, I love a turtleneck. I'm wearing a turtleneck cut, so right now, you guys know I am all about them. So if I could get any accessories from this release, it would definitely be these turtlenecks. And of course the star clips are very cute, but I tend not to get things like this unless they come with something that I'm buying. But other than that, the accessories are pretty cute, definitely pretty cute, but probably won't be rushing to get my hands on any of them. But like I said, they are very, very cute. I do like these as well, the little brooches. Wrist cuffs, not too necessary for me. I already have some wrist cuffs. I would like to get some of the colors in at some point, but as for the accessories, probably not anything that I'm in a huge rush to get. So as for the dress itself, so here is Dreamy Night Cakes. It comes in several different colorways. Here is the pink one. It also comes in a lavender colorway, and of course, it also comes in the black colorway, and it also comes in sex. So when it comes to the dress itself, first of all, we're talking about, what would I prefer to get? Would I like to get the OP, or would I like to get the JSK? I thought it also came in a skirt. It might not. I'm not really sure. It might be another picture. Sometimes they separate the pictures, but typically for me, I generally get the OP or the JSK. If there's a Salopette, usually that's in the running, but I don't think this dress is a Salopette. I think it's the OP and the JSK. So typically when it comes to making my decision on this, I'm much more drawn to long-sleeved OPs as opposed to short-sleeved OPs. So that kind of is a point against the OP of this dress. The JSK they're very similar. There's nothing like a huge change. I would imagine the OP probably is going to be zipped up, and the JSK probably has a zipper and with some shearing. That's typically how that works. Looking at the OP, it looks like it's zipped up in the back, so that's probably what would be the case. Now, as you can see here, the OP is being worn with a long sleeve blouse here, so that is something that you can do. It's definitely something that some people do prefer to do and do choose to do. I'm not sure that I would be able to pull off a look like that though, so Not sure if that would be the thing for me. Now, we did see all of the colorways of the dress, and yes, as you can see, it does come in the black colorway, and normally I probably would want the black colorway here, but if I could get this dress, I think I might lean towards the lavender a little bit. Now, usually my concern is that I think the details stand out a lot better on the black colorway, but for this one, I don't usually like when white stands out on black, because white and black, it can be a hit or miss, like just depending on how it looks. So while I do like the white stars at the bottom of the dress, they kind of blend into the background more on every colorway except the black one. And I think for a dress like this, I might prefer that. And looking at the lavender colorway, it's so bright and vibrant. And you guys know lately I've been super into like pairing lavender and yellow together, and this looks like it would be absolutely perfect for that. I mean, look at how much yellow is in the print of the dress. There's so many like cute details, sweet details. This is also giving like your typical old school angelic pretty with the border print, and you guys know I love those. So if I were to get Dreamy Nut Cakes, which is probably not going to be a long time because that just is going to have to go down on the market a little bit, but if I were to get it, I think I would lean towards the lavender a little bit more than the black. Not that I wouldn't mind the black. If I had to get this dress for a really good price and it was only available in the black, obviously I would take it. But I think I'm really trying to branch out to get other colors in my wardrobe. I really need some more lavender. I think I only have one lavender dress. I think it's my my Daydream Carnival Salopette, and I believe that I broke one of the straps on it, so I have to get that sewn. So I really definitely need more lavender if it was like a day where I really need some purple to wear. I think Dreamy Night Cakes would be the one. So do let me know in the comments below what you think of Dreamy Night Cakes. I do think I talked about it before, but if I didn't, just in case, you can never talk about Dreamy Night Cakes enough. So let me know in the comment section below what you like and which cuts you would get. I think I would probably lean towards the JSK. But this is again one of those dresses, if I get both of them, I'd probably get one in the JSK and one in the OP, and I don't particularly care which I would do. I'd probably get the black OP and get the lavender JSK just so I could like cord it with a yellow blouse, but it doesn't really matter. So that is Dreamy Night Cakes. So the next dress on the list I did want to just mention briefly. This is of course a re-release of an old dress, and this is the dress we were just talking about, Daydream Carnival. So quite a while ago, Angelic Pretty did the MTO made to order for Daydream Carnival, and they also added a new colorway in here, which is the pink colorway. Particularly, usually in the past it was this ivory colorway. It was in sax, lavender, and black. And as you all know, my dream dress is Daydream Carnival in the tiered black JSK, as you can see here. Now, in the past, they released it in, there were two different JSKs, and I believe, I could be wrong here, I believe that the OTKs or tights were always in all these colors. I think they always had pink OTKs, but there just wasn't a pink dress. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that was the case though. But they also had another JSK that was not tiered, but the tiered version was easily the more popular of the two. Everyone wanted to get their hands on this because it's so gorgeous. And I just wanted to bring it up because I remember that they did do the MTO of it, and I would love to get my hands on it. Unfortunately, this is not one where I'm trying to branch out too much because, like I said, I already have this one actually in the lavender colorway. I got the Salopette in lavender, and I did it on purpose because I figured if I ever am going to get the tiered JSK, I would like it to be in black for sure. And I don't want the dress in like the same dress in the same colorway, so I at least want to get another colorway. So I do have the Salopette in the lavender colorway, which I don't think they re-released the Salopette. So, but they did re-release the tiered JSK. So if I can get my hands on that, if it starts going down in the market like the older ones, I would definitely love to get it in black. It's just, the print on the black is so gorgeous. It's something I would love to do a dress review on just so you guys can see it. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that it's not a new dress, but one that I already have in a colorway that is not black. So you guys should be proud of me for once. So the next dress on the list is one that I kind of have mixed feelings on, and that is Toys Donut Diner. Now, the reason that I have a little bit of a mixed feeling on this one is because I have a love-hate relationship with like this much lace on like the bodice, and it looks like it has a little like, not apron, but it's like a pseudo like tiered look to it. I don't know what to call it, but they have this little piece of lace right here, and I just have like a hit or miss relationship with it because sometimes I don't mind it, and other times it really stands out. Like again, I don't think this dress comes in black. We'll see in a second, of course, but it's one of those things where it looks really like odd on a black colorway. Like it just stands out so much. I prefer to like recede into the background. Like the print itself, really a fan of the print. I really do like these like diner themed dresses, and I usually am a fan of course the border print Now, the colors itself are a little bit too much for my taste. Like, I love all the bright colors, but usually I don't like such a strong shade of sax. I usually like a more cool sax for my shades of blue. But otherwise, like the dress itself, the sax they chose for the dress itself is perfectly fine for me. I do love this, but the sax on the dress, it's bugging here, that's a little bit too much for me. Now, it looks like it's only that way on the pink colorway. On the sax, it looks like they toned down a little bit. I wish it would have been that toned down on all of the colorways, but, you know, the only other thing that I am a little bit iffy about on the dress is, like, the top half. I really like the border print, but the top half looks really chaotic. Like, there's so much going on. And, again, it's a hit or miss for me. Sometimes I like it. Sometimes I'm not too much of a fan of it. Like, I really like it on Photogenic Palette, which is a dress that I still want and don't have. But on this one, I'm not sure about it because it looks a little bit distracting for me, like to have like all of these like donuts put together and then you have cherries and stuff. So it really just depends. Like, I probably wouldn't get it in sax. I actually don't mind the pink, because it's kind of like hidden away in the pink a little bit more, so it's not too distracting. So I might prefer it in the pink. Yeah, it does come in black, as I did think. Now, again, in the black, it's kind of like, do I like it in the black with all of the like the little details in the background? Kinda. It looks a little bit odd in the sax for some reason. Maybe it's just the OP, because I like the JSK just fine, and this is of course the skirt. Now you guys know I love these types of skirts with like little suspender straps, so I might want to get this in the skirt if I ever pick it up. But again, the colorway that I want, I'm not too sure about. So it looks like they have this pink, a darker pink, a sax, and a black for the different colorways. As for which one I kind of like the most, of course I do like the black one. I think if I were to get one of the pinks, it would probably be the darker pink, so that the details up top don't stand out quite as much. I would kind of like prefer for a dress like this to recede a little bit and to not take too much attention away from the border print. But again, that's just me personally. Maybe you like the other pink because it like shows it off. But you know, it just kind of like depends on which one I would go for. Really, I would probably just go for the skirt and not have to deal with that problem at all. But this is one that if presented the option to be able to pick it up, I would probably try to get the hot pink. And I'm usually not even a fan of hot pink as opposed to like normal pink, but I think for this one I would try to get it in like the dark pink, just because I think that the print itself is a little bit chaotic, like so chaotic that I need to like hide it just a little bit. So if I were to be able to pick up Toys Donut Diner, I'd probably lean for the hot pink. But let me know in the comment section below what you think of Toys Donut Diner and which colorway you prefer and which cut you prefer, because you know, when it comes like this, I really like, again, the diner cut, like with the little, it looks like the way the sleeves like look with the white cuff and like the collar around the neck. I really like that in the OP. So the OP is cool. The JSK I also like cool because it has the halter necktie. I think it also has sleeves, but I see the halter necktie, which I also really like. And of course I like the suspender skirt. So it really would depend on, honestly, like what it was calling for, because I really like all of these cuts. I'm not really biased towards any one of them. So, but I think I try to, whenever there's a suspender skirt, I try to get it because they don't have too many of them that I like. So I would probably lean towards the skirt, but I also wouldn't be opposed to either of these other cuts. And just to take a look at the accessories, because there are a few of them. There is an accompanying blouse, a little head bow, there's a little visor. I'm usually not a fan of the visors. All of these little clips are adorable and I love all of them. The blouse is pretty standard, pretty plain. I probably wouldn't get it because I have plenty of blouses at this point, but it is very cute. And they have a more like ruffly, full shearing blouse. These are usually super comfy, but I usually just don't like the look of them unless they're completely and totally hidden. And they have these cute little cuffs, which I like. Probably wouldn't get, but I do like them. And there are some regular socks. I usually like OTK, so probably wouldn't get those. So in terms of accessories, if I were to get anything, I would love to get these little hair clips. But other than that, that is going to be it for our Talk About Toys Donut Diner. So this one is a fairly recent one, and this is probably, of all of the dresses on the list, my favorite one. And this is Decoration Ice Cream. And originally, I wasn't too crazy about it when I just kind of like looked at it offhand. But when I noticed this little belt thing right here, you guys know, I really like Lolita dresses that are like interesting, like they have something different about them compared to what you would see in a standard dress. And the belt in Lolita is not completely uncommon, but it's not super common, you know what I mean? So whenever I see a little belt like this, it's just, I just want it. Like, it's just like immediately, like, even though I kind of Like this is the kind of dress where, like, I know in the previous one I just said I would have liked the colors to be a little less bright. For this one, I think they could have gone like full pastel on it. It seems as though they weren't trying to go pastel with the colors that they chose, but I would have absolutely gone full pastel. I think a dress like this would work great with it. But other than like that, the colors like on the print itself, the main colorways it looks like it comes in are white, lavender, or really it's just purple on sleeves, like white, purple, and pink. And for me personally, I think I would like to get this one in the purple. It was the purple colorway that I saw that really like drew me into it, and I saw it in like, I think someone was selling it on Mercari, and so I saw it in the actual color. The actual color of the purple is a little bit nicer than the one that they're showing in the photographs. And of course, this dress comes in, as we saw, in OP, a JSK, and it comes in a skirt. Now, this is another one where it's like, I have no idea which cut I want. I really like the JSK because just a simple JSK with the belt is always going to be a cute look. It looks very summery. The ice cream, of course, helps with that. But I also really like the OP. Like, it looks really cute with the little, like, there's a little opening here, like where your shoulder is. So there's like a strap and a puffy sleeve, which I personally think is pretty cute. Some people have mixed feelings on the puffy sleeves and how it, like, it can make your arm look unflattering depending on how your arms look. But I think it's cute. I would definitely get the OP. I also like the little, the double bow with the collar right here, like this little, like, sheer spot right here at the top of the dress. I think that's cute, but I also really like the skirt. Like, again, it's because of the belt. Like, the belt is really like selling me on like every cut of this dress. Now, I think, oh, they also have a navy colorway. So like, there's a special colorway. I'm assuming this is also going to come with a head bow. And usually when there's like a special set that a special piece that only comes in one cut, usually the JSK. Usually it also comes with the head bow. So I'd imagine the JSK comes with the head bow. So you can also get it in navy. But again, I'm more leaning towards lavender. And you know, but when it comes to a skirt, you usually want to make sure you have a really nice blouse to wear with it. So I really like the blouse with the little angelic pretty and the sprinkles. I think that's extremely cute. But it's just not that, you know, if I was gonna get something, like, I would really like a standard like cutso blouse with like a little like pretty design on the front. Like, if this the sprinkles angelic pretty was like on the front of the cutso, that would be ideal. That would be really cute. I think the socks with little sprinkles all over them are really cute as well. But it's because, like, I would have to wear it with a different, like, kind of like, I would have to get a cutso that's not the blouse that comes with the skirt if I was gonna get the skirt, because I really think you need something that like has as much going on up here as is going on down here to kind of like balance out the fact that it's not a JSK or an OP, whereas of course the JSK and the OP has the ruffles and the bow. Like, there's so much going on at the top of the dress. You really want something going on at the top if you have a skirt as well, or at least I do. So as much as I like the skirt, I would probably not lean towards it because most of my cutsos and blouses are probably a little bit like off in terms of the color, so I probably wouldn't be able to make that work very well. So I would probably lean towards either the JSK or the OP. Like, again, I like all of them. It's so hard to pick. Like, let me know in the comments section below if you have any interesting decoration ice cream, or if you have it, which cut did you get or would you like to get? Because I like all of them. I honestly really can't pick. Like I said, I usually prefer a long sleeved OP, but this one just has so much going on at the top. It's really just bringing me like into it. So I feel like I'm kind of leaning towards the OP here, but like I said, let me know what you guys think. I like all of these cuts, and I would definitely like to get this one in the lavender colorway. And so here's just another photograph of the decoration ice cream on the Angelic Pretty Paris account, because it just shows, like, I think this is like more akin to like what the actual color of it is, because I did see a picture of it like on someone's like bed on Mercari, and it was a little bit closer to like being a little bit more vibrant than like the darker color in the normal AP pictures. So that's kind of a little bit more reason why I'm like pushing towards the lavender, because I think the color is a lot better in real life than in photo. And there are a few more accessories to look at for decoration ice cream. Here's a full look at the print. I always love these. They don't post these like all the time anymore, like showing the full print and all the colorways. You guys know I use these for like the little like intro graphics for my dress reviews. So I really think Angelic Pretty should get back into doing these more often because I love them. But this is for decoration ice cream, and here are the accessories that are meant to go with the dress. So we have this little bag here, a little set of pins. There's some rings which are so cute. I love these glittery multicolored rings like this. I would love to get one of these little rings. The necklaces are also cute. Wrist cuffs, of course. There's a little like, I think these are arm sleeves, what they look like. There's a little like it's not like a headbow, but it's a hair accessory. And there's just some little pins, of course, and those are all of the accessories. So yeah, my favorite ones are easily the necklace and the rings. Would adore these. I especially love the little like purpley pinky blue one. But I really like all of them, honestly. It's hard to pick, but that one's my favorite. But I also really like the pink one. It would add some color variation if I got the purple colorway. So love these, and love these necklaces, definitely. Okay, so the last one that we're going to look at is probably a surprise to all of you because this one does not have a print. I actually just saw this, like before I was set to record this video, and I'm like, this actually went up a week ago, but this is a brand new dress. This is Princess Ribbon Decoration, and it's the made to order, so it's a limited quantity. And the reason why I love this is because there's so much elegance in these dresses that have these like super like clean, sleek, no print designs, but they have these huge bows all over the place. So we can see there's a bow at the top, there's a bow in the center, and there's two large bows at the bottom as well as two small bows at the bottom. And I love this lavender colorway. I think it's so gorgeous. It looks like there's also bows on the back. Now it looks like it comes in this is this the JSK? And this looks like the JSK as well. This is also the JSK. So you have these. It comes in with like this ivory colorway, and it has these little beads on the side. It's so elegant. There's so much going on. This would be perfect for an occasion where you need to wear something and you want to be fancy, but you also still want to be Lolita, right? And so normies are not going to notice. And this is a problem that I'm having right now because I need a pink dress for a wedding that I'm going to go to in a couple of months. And my mom does not want me to wear Lolita because even though the person who's getting married has already told me that it's fine, she knows what I wear, and she said it'd be fine if I wore that, but my mom wants me to wear like a normal like evening gown. This would be something that could like disguise me as a normie. Like, I love this, and the color is actually pink. So I was looking at the pink and I was like, the only thing I don't like about this type of thing is like when the bows are a set color, right? So this would be good for like my event that I need to go to because it's pink. But normally I would love like when the bows are a different color. Like, it looks beautiful on this lavender, it looks beautiful on this ivory. Of course it looks nice in the pink as well, but you kind of lose the details. I wish for the pink colorway they would have gone for maybe like white bows or something, like just some alternate color as opposed to the pink. And it also comes in black, but again, this is one of those things where it's like the white lace kind of pushes me away in this case. I would have rathered no lace or black lace, so it doesn't stand out quite so much, but you guys can probably easily tell I would love this in the lavender. When it comes to colorways for me, it's like black and lavender is like right behind that. Then it's like navy and blue because blue is my favorite color. So typically like a sax, a blue, a navy usually is like next on my list. And then maybe like yellow or more like interesting colors. But like lavender and purple is like right behind it because look at how pretty this looks. This looks so gorgeous. And with the blouse that is worn with it, like this ruffly, like super pretty, elegant blouse. I think the big bow at the top, I was believing this was the case. The big bow probably comes with or goes with the blouse because as you can see, it's not on like the JSK. So the big bow is probably with the blouse. So wearing it with such a nice, gorgeous, extravagant blouse is like everything. So even though I just saw this, I already love her. I would already slaughter everyone in this room if anything were to happen to her. She is absolutely gorgeous. I would love to get my hands on her. And so that was the JSK. I also wanted to take a look at the OP because I think the OP is also extremely elegant as well. So here it is in the ivory, here it is in the pink, of course the lavender and the black. So when it comes to which one I would prefer, like I said, for the upcoming engagement, the pink would be great. But honestly speaking, this lavender is so, so pretty. I mean, look at like the lace. It looks like there's some roses in the like print of the dress. It's so, so pretty. Again, I don't know which one I like more between the OP or the JSK. I really like both of them. Like, you guys are gonna have to be like the tiebreaker for me in the comments for when it comes to Princess Ribbon Decoration. Which one do you prefer? I think I'm slightly leaning towards the JSK just because you could wear such a beautiful long sleeve blouse with it. Like, again, with like ruffled cuffs at the end, it would be so pretty. So if I could get my hands on a very dressy, super like showy Lolita dress with like any particular colorway, of this dress, I would definitely go for the lavender. And if I was going to go for a cut, I'm leaning towards the JSK, just slightly. I think both of them are super gorgeous. So let me know in the comment section below what you think about Princess Ribbon decoration, and if you're going to get it, which one are you going to get, the JSK, the OP, and which colorway? So do let me know about that. And that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you all enjoyed. So there are definitely a ton of dresses that I would love to get in my wardrobe from the newer AP releases, and I am curious about you guys. Are there any dresses that you're interested in that I didn't show? Are you interested in any dresses from any other brand that are not Angelic Pretty? Maybe Baby, maybe Metamorphosis, maybe a Taobao brand. You know I love all the brands. So let me know in the comment section below, as of recently, what dresses are you trying to get your hands on? Do let me know, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.